went against the slave master, killing hundreds of them, entire families, right? So now, let me show you, does the Bible say we're actually equal or not? Read that. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Well, that's a great question. Because they tell you that all are created equal. Is that not what America says? Is it true? So what are we talking about? So what are we talking about then? So why are we following the religion that they've given us? What are we talking about? Let's get back to who God said we are. Read. There's a book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people. So God said you so-called black, you Hispanic, you Native American, are a holy people. That's right. Let me show you how holy you are. Give me out of Leviticus 20:26. I want to show you. Let's see what the word, because the Bible has words and then they will give you the definition of what that word means. Watch this. Read. There's a book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me. So God said, you so-called black, you Native American, you Hispanic, you're going to be holy unto me. Read. For I the Lord am holy, because God's holy. And have severed you from other people. He has severed you from other people. Do you guys know what it means to be severed? To be, what? Severed. To be severed. Severed. You know what it means to be severed?
Is it severed like cut off?
Like separated. Yeah. Right? So you like to be severed, to be separated. So he just said, you are holy people. You're holy unto me. And you now are separate from who? From other people. God said you're separate from other people. Why? Because I chose you. Right. That's why we're holy. Yeah. Holy means to be separated from everybody else. Read that in Deuteronomy 7:6. Now let me show you in Deuteronomy. He repeats it again, but now he gives you the answer. Read. There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. You are a separate people unto the Lord thy God. Read. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people. He chose you to be a special people. Right. Did that read? Unto himself. Unto who? Unto himself. Unto himself. Read. Above. What? Above. Below. This is your answer, sis. This is the answer to your question. Read what? Above. Above. No, equal to. Above. Below. Above. He said above. Not equal, not below. Read. All people that are upon the face of the earth. He said, you are above all people on the face of the earth. There's no equality with God. He said, I chose you. I severed you from everybody else because you're special unto me. Right. Just like your own kids. Just like your own kids. They might have friends, right? If you love their friends, but you don't love them friends more than you love your own children, you separate them from everybody else. Right. Give me that as answers. I want to show you. You know what? Watch this. Let's get more of it because I want to answer your question so you have a full understanding what type of God that we actually should be serving. Right. Watch this. You got it? Read. 64. Yes, sir. Here's a book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures. So God made Adam, correct? He made Adam over all the creatures. Read. Of him come we all. So of Adam, God created everybody. Right. Right? Read. And the people also who now has chosen. So and he says, I created everybody, but I also created those that I chose. Right. Read. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. He says, I made the world for the people's sake who I chose. Right. Come on. I made the world for everybody. Right. Read. As for the other people, listen good. As for everybody else that came from Adam that he created, read. Which also come of Adam, because they do come of Adam. Read. Thou hast said that they are nothing. What? They are nothing. Right. I said that the other nations are nothing. Why? Because I chose y'all. You're the apple of his eye. Not everybody else. God chose you. And listen, we are not regular people. We're not regular. But because we went away from God, he says, guess what? Since you go away from me, I'm going to go away from you, and you're going to dwell amongst them, and they're going to rule over you. So right now, that God, we're still special, but guess what? We're getting a whooping right now by God because of our disobedience. He said they're nothing. Watch this. Let's see how much of nothing they said. And what I'm doing, I'm not teaching hate. I'm only showing you guys, according to the Bible, how God feels about y'all. Right. How he feels about us. Right. Read. But be like unto spittle. Be like unto spittle. You know, what is that? This is supposed to be like unto spit. Like, when you walk, that's nothing. You keep pushing. No, right? No. Right. He said that's how he feels about the nations. Right. Read. And as likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So what does that mean? Have you ever filled your cup with too much water? You're like, oh, and then you move it in like little drops. Are you concerned about that drop of water filling your cup? You don't care. You just get in that, get in right there. Like, okay. That's how he feels about the other nations. Right. I'm not making this up. Right. If you think I'm lying, I'll give you another one. Give me Isaiah 45. Bring it out. But we're only reading the Bible. Right. We can't care about feelings. We got to teach you what thus saith the Lord. And the Lord only. Read. Isaiah 42. Bring it up. 45. There's a book of Isaiah, chapter 40 and verse 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket. You hear that, sis? He says it, he repeats it again. Read. And are counted as a small dust of a balance. They're counted as a small dust of a balance. If you take a small piece of dust and you put it on a balance, you're talking about a scale. You know old school scales in science class that used to have you weigh it and it made and show you the weight? He says the other nations are like a small dust of a balance. You put it on a scale. If you take a piece of dust and you put it on a scale, is the scale going to weigh it? No. It means absolutely nothing. Right. That's what the Bible says. Read. Behold, he taken up the idols as a very little thing. That's it, right? So now the thing is what? Okay, you know who you are according to the Bible, right? Now the thing is what? Why did we go into our captivity? Why did God say, you know what? I'm going to send you to another nation who does not love you, who doesn't like you, who are going to make you work hard for low wages, who are going to put you in the prison houses. You're going to have bad education. Then I'm going to flood your streets with guns and drugs. Then I'm going to make mass-produced music that also destroys the people as well. Right. Because that's what's happening. Right. Music is just single-handedly destroying our young men and women today. I'm telling you, it is. And I got young kids. I got to try to keep them far away from social media and what they see on the TV. Right. It's a major influence, and it's so much of an influence. It's outweighing the respect and the honor to parents. Right. They getting so influenced by what they see that they're not even listening to the adults anymore. Right. Right? What you got? So watch this. I said that for a reason. Now I want to get into some laws. What are the laws of God? He said our heritage. So let's get into our heritage. Watch this. Yep. I'm going to tell you guys something right now. You guys are going to you might disagree with it. We'll see where your spirits are. I'm going to show you something. Read this. There is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5. Start from the bottom first. Bring it up. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garments. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God. He said, men should not put on a woman's garment. Mind you, we're getting to the laws of God. We're getting into what we stopped doing. Right? And what we went against to get us here where we are today. He said, a man should not put on a woman's garment. What's a woman's garment? Okay. What's a woman's garment? A dress. Do we see men today putting on women's dresses? Yes. You hear that? Right? Tyrese just did it. Lil Wayne has done it. Lil Uzi Vert, I've been seeing it on social media. My goodness. Jonathan Majors has done it recently. Right? He says that is an abomination unto him. Right? What's that going into when a man puts on a woman's dress? What's that going into? What's being pushed right now in society? It's okay to do for young children. Exactly. Going into transgender. The Bible is talking about that right now. Putting on women's dresses. It's talking about transgender. Is that not happening on earth today? It's happening. So God had to put in laws to say, no, that's not cool. Because he knew in this time today, in 2024, it's going to be prevalent on earth that men and women are going to be changing their sex. They're going to switch roles. Now, I want to read the first part because we dealt with the men first. Maria. Yeah, I called you out. I know your name now. I called you out. Look, for real, this is important. And this is what we got to understand. Don't take offense to what the Bible's about to tell you. You got to really examine it. Right? Watch this. Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
A woman, likewise the man, shouldn't wear what pertains unto man. Now let me ask you a question. What do men, what do women wear that pertains to men? You got it. Now, pants, right? Let me ask you a question. Your pants have what on them?
Bring it out.
What do pants have on them? In the crotch area, what do pants have? They have what? They have zippers. Let me ask you a question. What is the use of a zipper to a woman?
Bring it out.
What is the use to a zipper of the woman?
Bring it out.
Nothing at all. The pants, you don't, there's no use for a zipper for a woman. Only the man.
Right.
Oh, down on the gutter.
Let it know.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly. So it was never common for women to wear pants.
Right.
That didn't start until what? What year was that? In the 20s or something? Something like that? With Amelia Bloomer. That became a thing during the women's movement. When the men were leading off to war, Amelia Bloomer started to create this fashion of pants. You got it? Watch this. Watch this. So I want to give you guys the history, because it was never so. Let me show y'all something. Okay, your grandmas, right? Back in, do they wear, they probably do today because society is so, they don't wear pants today. Exactly why? Because it's never been a custom. Let me show you this. Even when we were in slavery, in the slave fields, what were the women having on? Dresses. My grandma never wore a dress. Ever. I never knew why she did it, but she did it. It was never a custom of ours to wear. Watch this. I want to show you the history of where pants come from and why they're being worn today. And it goes into shorts too, because shorts ain't nothing but short pants.
Right. A history of women in America.
So this is the history of women in America, right?
These trousers were first worn by Elizabeth Smith.
Now, I want you to hear something. He said trousers, right? Keep that in your head, because I'm going to go to the Bible to show you about trousers. Read.
Elizabeth Smith Miller, Stanton's cousin. Miller designed the first trouser out there herself in 1850.
So the first trouser was created in 1850, right? Read.
But inspiration seems to have come from her father.
But the inspiration came from who? It came from her dad, right? Read.
Garrett Smith, an active abolitionist and supporter of women's rights.
He was a supporter of women's rights. So he was a supporter of what? The feminist movement, right? Read.
He took a special interest in reforming women's fashion.
He took a special interest in reforming women's fashions. Why? Because it wasn't a thing for women to wear pants back then.
That's right.
Read. That's it, read.
The current style he felt made women weak.
He said women wearing dresses is weak. A woman being feminine, he called weak. That's crazy, right? Read.
Helpless and passive.
He said a woman wearing a dress is helpless. She's weak and what?
Passive.
How could a woman find her own way in the world? How can a woman find her own way in the world if she's wearing a dress? Read.
He asked when she was weighed down. He asked when she was weighed down by yards and yards of skirts.
So he said what? Well, she had to wear dresses. They used to wear them big dresses back then. So he's asking, hey, I know you've been weighed down and down with these dresses, right, Reed?
Smith urged feminists to throw off their clothes.
He said, look, hey, all you women no longer wear dresses, no longer be feminine. I want you to start reading. In other words, what he's saying is, I want you to start being masculine. Start being like the man. Right? There's an old saying. Who wears what in the house? Why is that even a saying? That's good. Why is that even a saying? Because wearing the pants signifies who being a leader. The man. The men wear the pants in the house.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community.